good. Jayadev Galla.
Thank you, sir, for permitting me to speak on this bill, which aims to bring in amendments to the Income Tax Act and also the Customs Tariff Act. While supporting the proposed amendments, I would like to make a few observations. Clause 2 is proposed to amend Section 2, Clause 19AA. The Honourable Minister is only adding an explanation here to make things clear. If you look at the Companies Act, demerger is dealt with under Sections 391 to 394. This Act allows companies to demerge into multiple companies. As a result of demerger, income, expenses and profits of the parent company are transferred to the resultant companies. The Income Tax 1961 takes into account these transfers from the parent company also for the taxation of the resultant companies. The bill clarifies that these provisions will apply also in case of a public sector company when it demerges, and the resultant company is no longer a public sector company. The explanation to Clause 19AA makes it further clear about the demerger. So it is only an explanation, sir. The second part is relating to deduction in respect of employment of new employees. The Income Tax Act 1961 allows businesses to obtain a deduction on taxable income to the extent of 30% of the cost of recruiting a new employee. The Act requires that the employee should have been employed for a minimum of 240 days in the previous year. Now the bill proposes to relax this duration of 240 days to 150 days for businesses which manufacture apparel. This is probably made in view of the gloomy textile sector and continuous downtrend in exports that we are seeing, so I welcome this, sir. The final part is relating to increasing the customs duty from the ceiling from 10% to 40% on marble, granite blocks and also slabs. It's not increasing the rate, sir, it's only increasing the ceiling, giving the government more flexibility to act when necessary. The current duty is 10%, and bringing the ceiling up to 40%, it's the bound rate of the WTO, sir. Apart from this, I have a suggestion to make that the marble industry has been demanding for open permits and removing import limits that are present now, since the demand is 4.8 crore metric tons, but the domestic production is only 1.16 crore metric tons. So this may please be looked into, sir. I would also like to take this opportunity to make a couple of points relating to tax concessions and one point relating to the FRBM for my state of Andhra Pradesh. The Finance Minister is not here, sir, but our Minister, the member from Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Prabhu, is here, so I would like to seek his attention to appeal to our Finance Minister on these points, sir. It is our state's insistence and the insistence of other states that the Honourable Finance Minister has set up a committee to look into FRBM limits. We've been asking to increase the limit from 3% to 7%, which will help Andhra Pradesh to get additional borrowing and to boost public spending. I request the Honourable Finance Minister, as an interim and urgent measure, to please permit at least Andhra Pradesh to increase our FRBM limit to 7%, sir, as we are in dire financial straits. As per Section 94 of the AP Reorganization Act, the Honourable Finance Minister has also provided 15% additional accelerated depreciation and 15% additional investment allowance. However, these are not sufficient to attract substantial investments, sir, and these are not in line with the assurances made by then Prime Minister Shri Manmohan Singh Ji on the floor of Rajya Sabha during the debate of the AP Reorganization Act, which makes it part and parcel of that Act, sir. I would like to remind the Finance Minister that the assurance made by the then Prime Minister was that AP would get concessions and investment incentives in line with Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, sir. We got to fly. Sorry. Sir, neighboring states are saying that this will create an unlevel playing field. But I would like to remind the House and also the Finance Minister that we are in an unlevel playing field today in Andhra Pradesh, sir. We have no capital. We have no industrial base. We need to create jobs. We need to provide employment. We need to create urbanization. There are so many challenges we're facing. And without meeting these assurances and giving us the industrial tax incentives, we'll be in a dire strait. Sir, I would like to again appeal. Mr. Meghwalji, you're also here. Please impress on the Finance Minister. We are only asking to get us to a level playing field. It's an unlevel playing field today. So it's not fair for other states to say that it'll create an unlevel playing field. We are in an unlevel playing field. We're asking and appealing for a level playing field. Thank you, sir.